welcome back. So today I'm just going to be showing off a few things I picked up lately, some new, some used, some thrift store stuff, a little bit of everything. So let's get going. Okay, so first up, I've been trying to just fill some holes in my collection, things that I should have that I don't. So this is what some of this stuff is. First up, AC/DC, Back in Black. I'm woefully missing AC/DC records. I only have a couple. This would be only the third one, I think. So this is, of course, a classic record. The first record to feature Brian Johnson after the death of Bon Scott. Led them to do almost perfect back-to-back records with Highway to Hell and Back in Black. But there we go. Yeah, it's a nice label. I like it. This is a brand new pressing. Yeah, this is probably a repress from 2018 or something. I'm not sure, but has all the hits: Back in Black, Hell's Bells, You Shook Me All Night Long, Have a Drink on Me. So this is good to have. Very good to have in my collection. Next up, another fairly obvious pick. But hey, I didn't have it aside from a CD. This is Nirvana Bleach. First album by Nirvana. Right there. Again, another band I like a lot, but don't have nearly enough. It's nice to get the nice Sub Pop label there. It's one of the better looking logos, I think. Great label too. Always love Sub Pop. Should have worn my Sub Pop shirt today, I guess. Oh well. Yep. So there you go. Get a good shot of Kurt Cobain on the cover. There you go. The back doesn't. Yeah, we don't have any Dave Grohl. Yeah, I think it's Chad Channing who was the drummer on this, if I recall. Yeah, Chad Channing did the gun. I guess the other guy must be Jack Endino. But anyway, great record. I like the label too. Looks cool. The logo on the center label. One side black, one side white. It has about a girl on it. It's probably the most famous song on here, but yeah, everything on this is this Blue is good, School is good, Love Buzz, a great cover, Negative Creep. Yeah, everything. Nice to have it. Next up, this is Parkay Quarts, or the way it's spelled here is Parkay Quarts. But anyway, this is an EP they did. I have a number of Parkay Quarts stuff, so I'm very happy to I've been trying to get this one for a while, so glad to pick it up. Want to get the new album too. That'll be next on the list. Yeah, so it's called Tally All the Things That You Broke. It's a 45 RPM right there. And right there, you can see that. All of these, I believe everything I got today is a standard black label, black press. There's no colors or weird variants or marble vinyl or anything like that. And track listing. I don't know. I can't even tell. Oh, here, You Got Me Wondering Now. I think that's the video they did on this. Sort of like the single off it, I guess. Descend the Way, the More It Works, Fall on Your Face, and He's Seeing Paths. There. So, pretty good. Short, but great. Good addition to the Parkay Quarts collection. Next up, another band I'm trying to get fill some holes with in my collection. This is The Tragically Hip. Third album, I guess, technically. I think Up to Here was actually their second one, because the first one was, even though it was, I think, only like an EP, it was only like 6 or 7 songs, but I think that's still considered their first one. So I guess you could say this is their third. But anyway, this is a great record, Road Apples. I had the cassette when it came out. I remember that. Listening to it while I was working my cleaning job. There we go. All their labels are basically like the MCA that I've seen. I've got 3 right now. So far, I've got 3 records by The Tragically Hip, and they all seem to have the same label there. So this is pretty good. And so this has Little Bones, Twist My Arm, Cordelia, Fiddler's Green. I mean, a lot of great tracks. If you're not familiar with Tragically Hip, I'm sure you know this album. And it's about time I got this into the collection. Next up, another band that I have some records by, but have not bought since the 80s, I don't think. This is 5440, Vancouver band. Very good. I mean, very, very consistent. Surprisingly consistent in their music if you listen to their stuff. This would be the 5th, I think, of theirs that I have. I have the early stuff. I have their debut. 1, 2, 3, at least 3 records for sure. This has Sheila and Nice to Love You were the 2 singles off this, I think. This is kind of a cool label though, Red. And this is that. Good, it's very good. Nice to add another one to my 5440 collection. The cover is kind of neat too, actually, with the fireman and the thing. It's called Dear Dear. Okay, that's the new stuff. Now I'll move on to the used items. Thrift store stuff. Just very happy to find this. Duke by Genesis. I have about 4 or 5 Genesis records. Some is like the Peter Gabriel era stuff. I got some of the stuff from this era where they were a little more of a top 40 band. Although, aside from a few tracks on this still sounds pretty proggy to me, like a prog rock album. Aside, Misunderstanding is on here, and I think there's some parts where I go, yeah, it sounds like a sort of a mainstream top 40 type song. But the rest of it, very reminiscent of their 70s work to me anyway. Not that I'm an expert on Genesis, but that's just the sense, the feeling I get when I listen to this record. Because aside from Misunderstanding, I don't know. Misunderstanding was probably the first song I ever heard by Genesis when I was a kid. But then, of course, they continued with the hits. And eventually Phil Collins went solo, heard lots of his stuff. So that was nice to see for a thrift store. Pretty cheap and pretty awesome to have. Next up, Styx. I really loved Styx when I was a kid. When I was young, I really liked this band. This is the first thing I've ever owned by them since I was young. I used to have some of the records. I think I had Kilroy Was Here and Paradise Theater and those things, but I haven't had any. Don't know what happened to those records, but of course that was a long, long time ago. Pretty nice. It's decent condition. It's a gatefold sleeve. This is the album that has Babe on it. So this is nice. It's good. It's really, all things considered, it's a pretty reasonable condition. Not bad at all for a couple bucks. There we go. Last piece. This is pretty cool. Ella and Oscar. This is Ella Fitzgerald and Oscar Peterson. Mostly just them. Side 2 also of this record, the 4 songs on side 2 have Ray Brown playing bass. So this is a beautiful record, honestly. The music is gorgeous if you're a fan of jazz or good playing and good singing, that is, on Pablo Records. Not bad condition. A lot of ringware, of course, on the cover, but still, that's okay. I don't mind having jazz records that are a little bit beat up. Seems to fit the mold for me. I don't mind. So that's everything. That's what I got to show you today. So I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, if you like the records, you can give it a thumbs up. You can hit the subscribe button if you like. Even hit the bell notifications if you want to see more of this. I've also got a website. It'll be a link in the description, surfacenoise.ca. Check it out if you like. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.